Well, I apologize for that delay, folks, but please welcome our non-paid actors. You know what, I apologize. This is going to keep going all morning. We have one more person. We're missing a couple more people. Bear with me. Bruce Christian, please. Bruce, I know that you and Dr. Piccone have a lot of things going on right now, but if you guys wouldn't mind coming on over to the State of the City, I would really appreciate it. Yes, sir, the tent in the parking lot. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, the new president and CEO of Loma Linda University Medical Center, Bruce Christian, and the visionary of this hospital, Dr. John Piccone. Welcome and thank you. Welcome. If you'd like to just say hello and. Oh, you could hear that, didn't you? I forgot to turn it up. Just say hello and move it along, sir.
He didn't tell us. I'm not a politician, so I'm not going to be here very long. What do you think of the Murrieta miracle right here?
On behalf of all of our employees, all of our caregivers, and most important, our physician partners, I want to welcome you to our campus here and tell you the best is yet to come. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you. Please. I think everybody's here. Good morning and welcome to the new state-of-the-art Loma Linda University Medical Center, Murrieta. We have been anxiously waiting for the opening of this beautiful new facility, and after taking a tour last week, I can almost say that I am looking forward to the opportunity of when I will need to use these facilities. Bruce Christian and Dr. John Piccone, congratulations to you and your staff. A job very well done. Thank you. As the mayor of the city of Murrieta, I am honored to welcome you here this morning. I am joined by my council colleagues, Mayor Pro Tem Doug McAllister, Council Member Alan Long, and Council Member Rick Gibbs. Unfortunately, Councilwoman Kelly Bennett was unable to attend, but she is here in spirit. We are also joined by our city manager, Mr. Rick Dudley. Back in the back. I am also pleased to see many other special guests in the audience. Our good friend Mark Trost from Congresswoman Mary Bono Mack's office. Mark, where are you? Thank you. Phil Pauley, representing Congressman Darrell Ice's office, as well as he is an Eastern Municipal Water District board member. Phil. From the city of Temecula, we have council members Marianne Edwards, who you saw in her acting debut, Jeff Comachero, Mike Nagar, is he here with us this morning? He wasn't able to attend, and city manager Sean Nelson. The city of Lake Elsinore Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Bob McGee. City of Canyon Lake Mayor Pro Tem Nancy Horton. Murrieta Valley Unified School District Board President Paul Diffley and Board Member Ken Dixon. Murrieta Valley Unified School District Superintendent Dr. Stan Shear. Southern California Association of Governments Executive Director Hassan Ikrada. Western Municipal Water District Board President Brenda Denstead, Supervisor Jeff Stone, and Supervisor Jeff Stone's Chief of Staff Vern Lawrenson and candidate for City Council. Not in Murrieta, though. And of course, we'd like to thank the Murrieta Chamber of Commerce for partnering with us for this event. The Chamber has been a valuable partner in representing the community and the businesses here. And we want to thank Rex Oliver and his staff for all the hard work this morning. Thank you. Most importantly, my wife is in the audience, and I would like to take a minute to acknowledge her. I am living testimony that behind every good man is a great woman. And often I say that behind every successful man is a shocked and surprised mother-in-law. My mother-in-law is not here this morning, but I had to get that in. Many of you serve on boards and commissions and other city councils, and you realize the long hours and time away from family that is sacrificed in public service. We do this willingly with the best of intentions, but without strong support from our families, we would never be able to keep the schedules we keep. I am fortunate to have a wife that serves as my inspiration, a person that pushes me to be the... Wow. To the world, you may be just one person, but to one person, you may just be the world. Bridget, you are... This was not in my rehearsal. Bridget, you are the world to me and our children, and words cannot express what your support means. Thank you. I'd also like to recognize my daughter Chelsea, who drove in last night from Loyola Marymount University to surprise me last night. My 7-year-old who's in first grade is in school today. Quite frankly, he would be bored to death right now. We didn't bring him. And my 2-year-old who started preschool this morning, and quite frankly, he's more entertaining than I am, so we decided not to bring him. We are pleased to have such an encouraging turnout at this distinguished event, and I'm humbled to come before you on behalf of the City Council. The purpose of this event is to give an update of the city, and so I am proud to report without reservation that the state of our city is great. In Murrieta, our residents have come to expect a high quality of life, safe streets, and good schools. I'm happy to report that those expectations have been met. Our business leaders have come to expect innovative, result-oriented solutions to one of the worst recessions in history. I believe our City Council and City Management have succeeded in creating a business-friendly environment. As proof, Forbes has named Murrieta the #1 post-recession boomtown in America. In 2001, my wife and I purchased our first home here in Murrieta as we were looking for a better community to live, raise our family, and prosper. In the first 6 months, I had 3 flat tires, all due to insufficient infrastructure in and around our subdivision. That was the beginning of my involvement in our community and what has brought me here to where I am today. I would venture to say that most officials in local government have a similar story of how they became involved. By and large, these examples generally consist of a problem, a decision to face the problem, and overcoming the problem through collaboration. This is typically how leadership is born. And it is also how extraordinary events such as the economic recession are overcome when we join in partnership to eliminate a problem. As everyone in this room now realizes, this is an extraordinary time in our history. Sometime between 2 and 3 years ago, our city reached a crossroads. The economy around us collapsed. Murrieta was facing one of the highest foreclosure rates in the country. Our property tax revenue bottomed out, and we were facing deep uncertainty. But while many cities in California were fighting just to stay afloat, our city was being led by capable leaders from council members Doug McAllister, Kelly Bennett, Rick Gibbs, Alan Long, and our city manager, Rick Dudley. We have come a long way in the last 10 years, but we still face challenges that must be faced head-on. Probably the biggest challenge that faces us today is uncertainty. The problem with uncertainty is it can cripple the best of intentions and paralyze us with fear. During this period, it is imperative we push forward toward our goals while clearly communicating our intentions to our residents, the business community, to our partners in the education sector, and to our representatives in Sacramento and Washington, D.C. The challenges we've experienced have made us stronger. As we work together to move our city forward into an era of prosperity and success, it is my intention to work toward what is best for Murrieta as a whole and strive to make our community the shining example of what a city in California can and should be. But this must be balanced with input from the public. Recently, I spent some time with the film crew talking with Murrieta residents and getting their take on what they feel are the issues facing Murrieta, the positive things they have seen, and how we as a city council have fared. Let's take a look at what they had to say.